The Omni Kings are excited to see Goku as always, but they are the only ones excited to see Goku and Vegeta as they get stared down by all the other gods of destruction. So much so that even Goku remarks on it. Vegeta, I think all these other guys could be mad at us. Of course they are, idiot. Especially you and Lord Beerus. So shut your mouth and try not to make things worse. Both of you shut it! This is no time to talk, and Goku, get down on one knee this instant before I force you! Goku reluctantly obeys. The Grand Priest wastes no time in explaining what's going on. It looks like a god of destruction will be removed from his position, and all the angels have come together and chosen the best candidates, which are Son Goku and Vegeta the fourth, which I'll be honest, I didn't know there was a 1 or 2. Hey, I mean, you're graceful, sir. Why were just Vegeta and me chosen? Aren't there other people, like, way more capable? Maybe from other universes like Toppo and Jiren? The explanation for this statement actually makes a lot of sense because Goku and Vegeta are the only two that are being trained by an angel, which is basically a huge prerequisite before becoming a god of destruction, kind of like something you can gloat about on your resume. And Jiren has never been trained by any angel or god. Belmod is being replaced by Toppo, so Toppo cannot replace this new god of destruction, which Goku seems to think it's a little complicated, but I understand it just fine. Vegeta says that he doesn't have any interest in becoming a god of destruction, which in my opinion, I feel like it would be Vegeta who would become a god of destruction, but he says that he would become one if there was no other way to train with WHIS. Grand Priest is very happy about this and tells WHIS to basically tell Zeno and the rest of the gods that they are qualified to become gods of destruction, these two. WHIS is also allotted to make the case for either of these two disciples of his to become gods of destruction, and he starts out with Goku saying that he is extremely powerful and he has reached the heights of Ultra Instinct, basically passing several generations of destroyers who could not even get a grasp of Ultra Instinct. But that is where him being qualified ceases, because he is really carefree and disconnected from everything going on in the present. But he also says this: while he is kind, his generosity often borders on the stupidity, which makes absolute sense for Goku and is probably the nicest way of saying that he gives his enemies too much of the benefit of the doubt. Whis then says, contrary to Goku, Vegeta cannot use Ultra Instinct whatsoever, but he has been training to master HAKAI. He also has the brashness to be serious at all points, the ferocity, and the work ethic to carry out the duties of a god of destruction. The matter after this is actually quite democratic. Basically, the rest of the gods of destruction will essentially vote for their favorite candidate, and then Zeno will pick from that voting. It'll sway him in a way, or sway both of them in a way. All the angels and destroyers take some time to vote for the newest god of destruction, and once the time is up, they all unanimously vote for Vegeta to become the newest destroyer. Even though Goku really didn't want to become a god of destruction, Vegeta kind of rubs it in, and Goku didn't really want to lose this heavily. But as soon as the Grand Priest gives the verdict of all the angels and all the gods of destruction, both the Zenos, they completely ignore it and choose Goku instead, unanimously. Vegeta's completely shocked by this, but I don't think he should be, honestly. Goku really does not want to be a god of destruction. He doesn't have any sort of sense of trying to destroy things or kill people. He isn't bloodthirsty, and he isn't really about working, really. So he doesn't want to do this, but the Grand Priest ensures him that it's not just the title of destroyer. There's a lot more that goes into it than just destroying things, and that time will tell if Goku is going to be a good god of destruction. This doesn't make any sense. What does Kakarot have that I don't? He was only chosen because he is friends with Lord Zeno. If you value your existence, Saiyan, don't you dare complete that sentence. After thinking about it for 0.21 seconds, Goku says it doesn't seem like he's got much of a choice. What universe am I going to? Which, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Goku would have a choice. That brings us to the next point of our meeting. Of the 12 destroyers, only 4 of them have done a satisfactory job, of which include Jin of the 12th universe, Liquor of the 8th universe, Arak of the 5th universe, Iwan of the 1st universe. All other gods, suffice to say, have been very negligent in their duties. As a result of their incompetence, 8 universes have undergone a good deal of decay. Some even disobeyed divine law and acted on their own without permission. After long reflection, it has been decided that the god of destruction who will be expelled from his post will be the destroyer of the 6th universe, Champa. Champa takes this decision with grace, and the rest of the angels and gods agree. Lord Champa, please make your way to the center of this room. Lord Fuwa, please join him. In addition to your universe presenting a very low mortal level and demonstrating clear disregard for the functions which surround the title, the Lord in question left his territory and crossed over into the 7th universe without permission in a selfish attempt to gather the Super Dragon Balls. Among others, it is because of the wrongdoings like this we have decided he is no longer fit to hold this position. Champa seems to not be surprised by this verdict. He's just curious as to what ends up happening to him now. From this moment forward, you will be stripped of your divinity. Along with this, you shall no longer remain immortal and will begin aging naturally, just as you did before you became a god of destruction. You may also choose any planet of Universe 6 to spend the rest of your life. Champa wants to remain on Earth of his universe, which is basically the planet that he got after the Universe 6 tournament. Kaioshin Fuwa, as your life is linked to that of your respective god of destruction, with the loss of his divinity, you will immediately perish. After, you will be sent to the supreme planet of your universe to carry on as a deceased deity. Lord Zeno, do you wish to now proceed with determination? Vados, would you please escort Mr. Champa back to Universe 6 as a final courtesy? Vados feigns some sense of caring for Champa, but Champa sees right through it. She doesn't care at all. Now that Lord Champa has been duly removed from his post, all that remains is for the next god of destruction of Universe 6, Son Goku, to take over. Preparation for this ritual takes place approximately 3 ticks to complete, so until then everyone is dismissed. It's approximately 8 Earth hours. Son Goku, in 24 hours Earth time, be on the planet of destruction of Universe 6. There the ritual will take place. Until then, you are free to do as you will. This meeting has concluded. Both Zenos, obviously in Goku's corner, want to jump in and play with him. They want to enjoy his company, but Goku basically explains that he needs to go say goodbye to his friends and family. He doesn't have time to play with them right now. There will be time later down the line when he is already a god of destruction. They understand because he's about to be immortal anyway, which makes sense. I feel like the Zenos would want to make him immortal because they want to play with him for the next couple centuries. And with that, Goku returns back to Earth to deliver the good or bad news to his family.
Subscribe for more content. Perish.